Okay, namaste again. All right, it cut me off. My own video cut me off. It's happened before. Okay, let me put you down. Okay, I'm sorry if I have to take a sip. Probably can't even hear the music, but it's very, I'm gonna be sweating. Obviously, I'm in a heated room, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of sweating. But sweating is good for you. Okay, gets all the toxins out and whatnot. So I don't know how much that video got cut off after 6 minutes. I don't know what. You know what? I'm going to leave it in the universe's hands. Whatever was said, whatever got on there. But I'll just tell you what I want to talk about. 1 second. Basically, I wouldn't feel right if I just ignored what has been going on in the cases out there, okay? In terms of the Michael Vaughn case and in terms of Summer, okay? Pretty much everything I said about Summer's case, I stand by. And if you're not sure what that was, just put in Summer Moon, Utah Wells, Mystic Brady, and rewatch my probably 10 videos or probably 15 about Summer. And in terms of Michael Vaughn, I have to, in light of what's been going on with, there was a video released, a couple of videos released, where Michael Vaughn's mother, Brandy, and it's all over, and I mean, I even had a tape recording, but that's, I thought about it, I meditated on it, and that's not what my job is. That's what I heard. That's not what your job is, to put that out. So you can go to Harsh Reality, you can go to all different channels and find it. Anyhow, based on, I'm a auditory and visual clairvoyant, okay? Basically what that means is if I see a picture of somebody, picture of their hand, like when I used to read palms and I would touch somebody's hand, I really would get a jolt of different things, different pictures in my mind, maybe different words, and then I would look at their lines on their hand. Then when I moved here, I didn't think I could do readings. I used to do readings over the phone when I lived in New York, but I didn't think I could do readings just like over the internet without seeing a picture or, you know, really anything. And guess what? I found out I could, okay? And Spirit allows me to do it. So I was very happy about that. But when I see an actual picture of somebody or actual video or I hear their voice, video is excellent. I mean, video where you could see them and you could hear their voice, which there's very few of Michael Vaughn, but there's a few that were released. And I would put my hand on my iPad and try to absorb it, listen to it over and over again, write down notes, or just go with my gut feeling that I got inside. Well, so recently, I mean, and there hasn't been many videos of Summer talking, but there was a few that were let out. She was 5 years old, she should have been talking more. But I addressed that in another video. She never went to pre-K, she never went to classes or had any kind of, except for the church maybe. And Robin did say that she did talk, she did speak when she wanted to, but nobody really heard her voice. But one time there was an electrical, there was a thunderstorm happening, and it was a video of her, you didn't see her, but you heard her voice asking her mother, because it was Candace Bly Wells' video that she put up on TikTok or somewheres. And she says to Mommy, what is that? What is that? Okay? And Candace replies, that's thunder. That's just thunder, honey. I got so much information off of that. Not only did it make me cry, because she's such a sweetie pie and just, you know, so innocent, wondering what thunder was, and, you know, not really receiving that much of an explanation. But anyhow, whatever, I take my judgment out of it. So as of late, there has been several videos put out. There's been several videos put out on Michael Vaughn's mother, Brandy Vaughn, Brandy Neal. And all I have to say is I have to do a re-video on him. And I struggled with, should I take down all my videos? And Spirit told me no at first. And then Spirit said, do whatever you want. And then I meditated on it. And then right now I'm leaving them up. But I'm only leaving them up because I don't think I was wrong with the essence of them, of him being missing and where I saw him. I would never lie about what I saw. Okay? The other thing is, I just feel like there's other knowledge that allegedly Brandy has. Okay? And it's not easy for a person to say that. And of course, this is for entertainment reasons only. Some people believe in me, some people don't. You know, some people want to call you a nut job. And you know what? I don't do this because it's fun. I don't do it for money. I don't get 1 penny off of any of my videos, except for I get sometimes people give me money to do a reading. That's one way, and my artwork. Okay, but when I do these readings, my video, my content is for free, basically. So I meditate on it. It takes me hours. Sometimes it takes me days. And I would not feel good about myself if I did not come with a refrain and say, not everything was wrong that I said, but not everything was correct that I felt about the parents. Okay? And so, if I said what I said about Don and Candace, because it's what I feel and what I see psychically. Okay? Do I believe that Brandy and Tyler love their kids? Of course I believe that. Okay? Do I think that they know nothing about what happened to Michael? I used to think that. Now I don't think that. Now I know there is something else that's missing. And I'm not going to do a read on it right now, but I did want to come with this refrain, and then I'll end this and I'll go to Taurus. Because I would have to meditate on that separately. But everything I said about, I don't feel Summer was abducted, okay? Can I be wrong? Yeah, I could be wrong. Other people in the world could be wrong too. Even Donna Serafino could be wrong, okay? Because we are not God, all right? We are not all-knowing. We are not Buddha. We are not God, okay? So we're just people that have some gifts, trying to help people out, all right? But I don't get a good feeling. Do people yell at their kids? Of course, I yelled at my kids, okay? I'm not proud of sometimes how I acted with my kids. But when you're talking about a baby and the baby does not cry, that means the baby is used to hearing that language, okay? I don't even believe you should curse at a dog, let alone a little baby. And when you have a missing child, when you have a missing baby boy out there. So that's where if I just went on the train of, you know, everybody is okay, you know, but I don't say that about Candace and Don. I've never said that they are okay parents or good parents. They're not. They're the opposite of that, okay? 6 kids are gone that were in, at least on Candace's watch, all of them are gone. There's a reason for that, okay? So, in terms of Michael Vaughn, thought it was a little bit different. And it is a little bit different, okay? I'm not saying people don't love their kids. I don't know what's inside somebody's heart, okay? There's all kinds of diseases out there. There's all kinds of personality disorders. There's all kinds of narcissism, sociopaths, psychopaths, all kinds of things like that. And I'm not alleging somebody is this and somebody is that. But I'm just giving you my feeling. My feeling is that Brandy definitely knows something, and that, of course, her husband knows something. All right? It was on his watch. There's no reason that he should be quiet. He's the one who should be the spokesperson of the family. Okay, because it happened on his watch. If your wife was at work, then why is she doing all these things, and not really anymore? It's slowed down, I feel, in my opinion. This is all in my opinion, allegedly, for entertainment reasons only, okay? So, what I'm saying is, do I believe that Michael was abducted? Yes, I think he was abducted, but was he abducted by somebody he knows, that knows the family? And did they know something about it? Was there an accident? Okay. I just think these questions, I'm sure the FBI is on, and I'm sure they're listening to the tapes that just came out. And you know what? A whole bunch of people can't be wrong. All right, people who were friends with the family, do I think it's right that they put it on blast? No, it's not right, but on the same token, perhaps just like me, I couldn't go to sleep again at night and feel good inside my heart, like, did I do everything I could for Michael Vaughn, to find Michael Vaughn? And that would have to be no, as of last night, because all my videos were like, rainbows and unicorns, and, Brandy and Tyler loved their son, and their son was just taken away. And I don't believe that's so now. Do I believe that they took him somewhere? I don't think so. But there is definitely some knowledge that they're holding back. Maybe because it's related to something shameful, or related to something that is sad, or, yeah, that they're ashamed of. Okay, so in order to be a good psychic or a good person who's reporting on it, I do both facts. I don't stay oblivious of the facts. Some psychics just do all their heart, all their third eye. That's it. They get what they get, and that's it. But I listen to the story, I look at the facts, I read things on it, okay? Some people don't want to read things on it because they feel like that'll blind them from what they really see, and that's fine. Everybody's a different person. I can't be, I can't do things exactly like somebody else because I'm a different person, all right? I'm a different psychic, I'm a different intuitive, I'm a different empath, all right? So everybody has their way of doing it. So I would be remiss if I did not come here and say some of the things on my Michael Vaughn videos I feel I would relook at, okay? That I didn't take them down because I feel the essence is correct. Did I see him on this farm and the metal, like, trailer type thing? I totally saw that, 100%. I can't even go over all the things that I saw. If you want to see it, go back to my videos. But my point being, will I do another reading? Yes, I'm going to do another reading so that I can see if I can find out, and channel and see where he is. If I can't get him, I'll talk to Summer. If I can't get Summer, I'll talk to my other guides that I have. Okay? And I just want to close that. That will be at a different date. I want to close it out by saying, I remove all negative energy sent to me. I break all spells and curses done on my name. I cleanse all impurities attached to me. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Okay. One last thing that I do see that they keep on telling me, my guides keep telling me, is that they started out with the American dream, just like everybody does, every family does. And it was, I believe it was the second marriage for Brandy. And, you know, I'm in my second marriage. And you start out with a good, she had two children. She has two children from a former marriage. And then she had two children with Tyler. A lot of people are saying that, oh, Tyler's not the father of Michael, that he's the stepfather. No, that's not true. He's the father. Okay, but Brandy didn't take his name. Brandy uses her maiden name, I believe. Okay, another thing that made me feel awful, and it's not my burden to carry, was when Tyler got taken to the police department, and Brandy said, they're just going to talk to him, they're not going to tape it. Sure they taped it. Okay, whatever. But anyhow, that if he gets arrested, that she was going to allegedly blow up the police station and go talk to one of the cops' wives or whatnot. I mean, it's out there. It's out there, okay? Should you say that? Was she saying for real, for truth? I'm sure that she was just, she's under pressure, you know, she's just joking. And then was it nice that that person put it out there? It wasn't nice, but sometimes to live with yourself when there's a missing child at stake, that persona, Brandy was only putting out, you know, the grieving mother, the mother with a missing child, the tears, you know, being upset. And I'm sure that's all true. But if you're also stating that you would do that, even joking around, that's very, very, very serious. Okay? And I know it was a joke. I'm sure it was a joke. I don't think she got into much trouble. But, however, all these things have to be taken into consideration because it's a mask slip. And that's what I hear a lot, too. The mask is slipping. Okay? So everybody has two personalities, just in general. They don't have to be bad. The personality that you have when you're with your kids and your spouse, right? And then, you know, the voice that you do to yell at your kids. And then you have the voice when you answer the phone, right? So the problem was, the last taping that got leaked out, was that Brandy was talking on the phone to her friend, or I don't even know who the person was. I did recognize the voice, but I'm not going to say who I think it is. But it's all right. It's irrelevant. But obviously a good friend that she felt relaxed in enough to yell at her 2-year-old baby and tell her to get the F over to the couch and eat her apples and get the F away from her. I'm going to whoop you. Okay, so she had to feel pretty comfortable knowing that she had somebody on the phone. Okay, so do people yell at their kids? Yes. Have I yelled at my kids? Of course. You know. But here's the problem. The problem is you can't pretend that you're a saint or that you're really, you know, aces, and then say that you're going to blow up a police department if things don't go right. You're going to go, you know, knock on the cop's door that's trying to help you find your son. And you can't, if you're aggravated and stressed out because you're having to do all these things to look for Michael, then you have to try to get some help. You have to get somebody to watch your child while you do all these interviews. You can't juggle both of them, okay? Or you have to do it when the child goes for a nap. Or you have to do it when, you just have to organize your time better. I am not making excuses for anybody who talks to their kid, a baby. A kid is a baby until they're about 4 or 5 years old, okay? And even then, they're still babies in my book. Anyway, I'm a teacher. I've dealt with hundreds and hundreds of children. I know you can lose your temper, okay? There's ways of dealing with it. And I know she's probably stressed out of her mind. She misses her child, okay? So, but I would be remiss if I made believe everything was rainbows and sugar plums And meanwhile, at the same time, I always tell you what I think about Candace and Don and Grandis, okay? I always tell you what I think about them. So, will I do another Michael Vaughn? Yes, I will, okay? And the other thing is, I might do a mini one for summer. A lot of people don't know what's happening. Just in the last couple of days, Ernie was talking to Ernie Shell. He has a channel. You should go to it if you want to find out what went on. He has a channel, and he said that he was talking to Candace, and she resurfaced, just like I said. Remember I said that? Oh, she'll be back. And she resurfaced, and he said, you know, we got to talk about your daughter and like the search and this and that. So she said, give me 2 days, which that was 2 days ago, so today was the day. And I don't think she said much. I think she said something about, because Grandis came out, and Grandis is now allegedly talking to the FBI about that, guess what? Summer never got out of the car that she saw. She never saw her get out of the car. And I said that. Originally, I said that. I said that the plastic container, Candace, Don, over to Don, maybe out of one car into another car, taken to a different location, and that's it. Okay? Not the hospital. Okay? And put somewhere. So who do I think knows? Candace and Don. Okay? I've said that since day one. Okay? And that's allegedly my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. Could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong. But a lot of people are going, oh yeah, she was sold, or Candace is indicating she was sold, she was taken, she was this, she was that. I don't get that. With Summer, I got a black and white feeling. Right away, I heard her in the spirit world. I saw her face being lavender. She talked to me right away, whereas Michael Vaughn did not talk to me right away. Therefore, I feel he was alive until about February. December, February. Something in December and then in February. So, if you don't remember what I said, I talked about it in my last video on Michael Vaughn. Please go to it. I talked about location. I talked about, I think was it Montana, Fruitland, Idaho, Montana, and then Utah. That area. Okay, anyhow. So I'm going to go now. Please put your questions in under the video and comments. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And don't be ugly in the comments, please. It's not easy to be inside my head. And, you know, I wish the best for everybody. I wish Michael does come home. I pray for that. I pray for him to come home, and all the children. And Harmony, all the children. Anyway. I just wanted to give you what I felt on it, and I would be remiss and negligent if I did not tell you that those videos, especially involving the 2-year-old child, made me get the chills and feel terrible in my heart, my soul, and the nagging feeling, and my guides telling me, see, you should have said something ever since you heard the first thing on Twitter with blowing up the police station. I should have said something then, because what happens is there's another one coming. I said it first. There's another one. There's another piece of footage coming. Okay? So, and it's big. It's big in terms of MV. Okay, monkey. And the parents. All right, so that being said, I wish the best for everybody, and namaste, everybody. Love you.